Hi, this is Sushil here. Today's video I'll be explaining you about charts in Excel. So let us see example. I'll be starting with the basic graph first. Now this is my data. So you can download this sample file from my description. Now this is the data. Now just click inside and press Control A. So when you click inside and press Control A, my entire data gets selected. So now you can click on Insert tab. Click on this icon. This icon is called as a dialog box. So click here and click on all charts. So when you click on all charts, there are all different types of graphs which is given by Excel. So at the moment, I'm just making a basic graph. I'll click on column graph and I will click on cluster. This is my basic graph. If you want as 3D, you can click on 3D. But I want clustered, so I'll go for my basic graph, that is clustered, and you say OK. So when you say OK, you get a screen like this. You can drag it and place it where you want it. So I've dragged it and by placing my mouse, and then can make it a little bigger also. So I made my graph adjustment of my graph for mine. So once you have made the adjustment of a graph, now I would like to make this quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4 little size big, and software, hardware, floppy and mouse also. So you can click over here, that is quarter 1 is there, no? Click. So when you click, you get a box like this. Click on your home tab. Make the size bigger by increasing the font size. Click. So how big you want it. Same thing I want software also. That is, this is my legend down below which is showing you. So if I click over here, yeah, home, size, like this. Okay. So now once you made your graph, you get these two options of yours. One is your chart design and format. When you click on chart design, we have some option like switch rows and columns, select data, change chart type, and move chart. And format, we have, you can change the color of this bar. So at the moment, see, if I click outside, I don't get that option. Because I made a graph. See, if I click, you get this option, chart design and format. So I'll show you first is about chart design. So when you click on your chart design, the first thing that I want to show is switch rows and columns. When you click on switch rows and columns, this quarters will come down and this software hardware will go on top. I'm clicking now. Software hardware floppy has gone on top and quarter by cell is come down. Again, if I click again, back to normal, if you want, you can click it again, same thing. Next option that I want to show you is about your change chart type. So once you click on your graph, you can click on this option of yours called change chart type. So when you click on your change chart type, if I didn't like this graph, column graph, you can, if I say line graph, okay, so it will change to line graph. Again, if you want to change it, again, can click on chart design. Then again, click on change chart type. And if I make it as a bar graph, whichever graph you want. If I want normal graph, you can go for your column graph. I say okay. So I get back my graph again here. After that, we have an option called as your mood chart. Now this graph is coming over here in this sheet called as Everson chart. This is my sheet name. Now I would like to get this graph in the new page. It's already clicked over here. I'll just click on chart design and come here, mood chart. So there are two options over here. One is it's telling me new sheet, and the other one is saying objective. So if I click on new sheet, I want a new page. So I'll click on this option called as new sheet. You can change the name. It's saying chart 1. By default, it takes it as chart 1. If you can change the name to some other name. For example, I'm just giving a name called as sales report. And I'm saying OK. So the graph will get deleted from here. That is from your chart, Everson chart. So graph has been delete it from here, and it has come in a new page, that is new sheet. Again, if you want it over here in this Epson chart, click on the sales report sheet, click on your chart design, move chart. Now you click over here, object in, click on this arrow. All these are my sheets which I have created and kept here. So you have to come here in this sheet called as Epson chart. That is my sheet name, normal sheet, and then you say OK. So it will come back again. The size will come small, so you can adjust it by mouse. So I've adjusted the thing by mouse. Okay. Then my next option that I want to show you is about this option called as your select data, which is in your chart design. Select data is nothing but if you add one new data over here. For example, if I just add a new data here, for example, just below that mouse, I'm just entering one new data over here called as pen drive. Then you can press the tab key. So you enter the values over here. So I'm just entering some values like 56,000, 70,000, 45,000. So you can enter some values like this. And 34,000. So I've entered the new data here like this. But pen drive, the thing is not come. The graph is not come. So normally what happens is we delete the graph and again redo the graph. You don't have to do all those things. Once you enter new data, just click on your graph. That's the border of the graph. After that, you click on this option of yours called as chart design. Then you click over here. There's an option called as select data. So when you click on select data, as you can see that the entire table is getting highlighted, but not that new data. That pen drive is not getting highlighted. You don't have to do anything. You can see over here it says till F7. So my data is selected only till F7. You just have to press shift and down arrow key from your keyboard so that the pen drive ka data also gets highlighted. You just press shift and down arrow key. So when you press shift and down arrow key, my full table is got highlighted now with that new data pen drive. And you can see that this top thing is also got updated. F8 it is not showing now. Earlier it was showing you up to F7. Now it is going up to F8. And now you can say OK. So when you say OK, that new data which you added, pen drive, that is also come. In case you want to delete this pen drive ka data, you can just click, you can select that data first. Pen drive full data you select, just use your mouse, click and drag it. And then you can press your delete button from your keyboard. So your data gets deleted. Even your graph that is showing over here, that is also gone. But only one problem is that this legend that is showing me over here. So that also has to be removed. So you can click on your graph again. Click on the border of the graph. Click on chart design. Come over here. There's an option called as select data. And now you press shift and up arrow key. To reduce, you have to press shift and up arrow key from your keyboard. So when you press that shift and up arrow key from a keyboard, again you can see it has got updated F7, and now you can say OK. By doing this, your graph will be come back to normal. So this option I showed you about your chart design actually. That switch rows, select data, change chart type, and move chart. That was in chart design. The next option that I want to show in chart option is this about your format option. For example, this blue color. This blue color is nothing but my software ka data. This maroon color is hardware ka data. Green is floppy, and this purple is mouse. If you want to change this color, this blue color, click. When you click on the blue bar, entire blue bar gets selected. So now you can click on this option of yours called as format option. Come here, fill color, shape fill. Take the color, which color you want. Let's try to go for this dark blue color. See. So all software is got colored. Same thing I can do with my hardware also. Click on the bar of hardware, click on format option, then shape fill, then you can take the color. I'll go for a little dark red color here. So you can see that it is changed. So like that you can do it for the others also, same way. Next option that I want to show in this basic graph is when I click on my graph, there is one option comes over here, chart elements. Then we have an option called as chart style, and we have an option called as chart filter. So first I'll explain to you about your chart elements. When I click on this plus sign, you have some options over here. For example, chart title is there over here. So when you click on your chart title, you can see that there's a tick mark over here, and I would like to have some heading over here on top over here. So for the heading, you can just double click here, like this. So it gets highlighted, and you can give a name heading. For example, I'm just typing a name called as sales report for 2025-26. So this is I've typed some heading like this, sales report for 2025-2026. And if you want to make the slide little bigger, you can again select this thing and just double clicking, and then click on your home tab. Size can increase from here. Okay. Yep. Color, if you want to make it less, and like this, the small area there, that is to make it less. Color, just take any color at the moment. I'm just taking this color, bold. Once done, you can just click outside on the screen. And again, if I click on that bar, so you'll get this option again, chart elements. So when I click on chart elements again, there's an option called data labels. If I tick mark over here, data labels, so you get the values which is there on top now, so that you get over here. You can change the layout of it also, data labels. Just click on side, there's an arrow mark, and the one is coming outside, and if I click on center, see, I'm not clicking, I'm just moving my mouse pointer, it is moving. So which one you want, you can take it for me. I'm saying outside and only. That is my data labels. Then we have an option called data table. So if I click on data table, let's click, I get my table, entire table which is showing on top. That same table you have down also. If you don't want it, you can just remove that tick mark of data table. Legend is required. This is my legend. It's telling me that this color represents software, this color represents hardware, this color represents floppy, and this color represents mouse. Now, if you remove this tick mark of your legend card, then it will not show me that which color it depends. Okay, so that's required. I'll just tick mark on legend. Legend also you can change. Just click on this arrow sign, slide my arrows there. If I go to the click on right, it will go to your right side. See, as you can see, it's gone right. Top, if I say, it will go on my top, left, bottom. So how you want it, you can take it. So again, the sizes come little smaller actually. Again, you'll have to adjust it. Home option, size, can make it increase. Yeah. So all this was about chart element. My next option is this. It's called as a chart style. So if I click over here, this is for giving us some background. For example, see there are different options over here. I will go for this black background so it looks better. So you just click there. After that, click outside. So it looks better if you go for this style. Again, the size comes one. Again, you'll have to adjust the size and all those things. Adjustment. Just making some adjustment again. So it's always better to give the background first, and then you do all this formatting part which has to be done actually. Okay. If you do in the starting only, then again and again you'll have to do the formatting part again and again. You'll have to do it actually. Okay. Now that was about start style I showed you. Back to normal if you want, you can click on this icon and you can go for this first style. So if I click on my first style, it will come back to normal. Okay. So I don't want it normal, so I will just stick as it is now, black background. Okay. I just clicked outside. Okay. Now my third option that we have over here is called your chart filter. This option is very useful. It's like basic dashboard, which I'll be showing you now actually. Now this option is not available in the older version of Excel, that is 2010. If you're using the 2013 or earlier version, 2016, 2019 or the new version which is come, in that you have this option. You don't have this option in 2010. So if I click over here, chart filter, I'll just remove this tick mark, select all, and from your series and here also, category also, both. I'm just ticking mark on software and floppy. You can tick mark on which option you want. I'm saying software and floppy, and quarter 1 and quarter 3 have tick mark, and you say apply. So it will show me only those details. Details will be shown to me, so I can compare. Basically, it is for comparing something. So you can use, very useful it is. Back to normal, you can again say select all, and here also select all and apply. So I can get it back to normal again. Then my next option, the same thing what I showed you over here, that is this option, this chart elements, then chart style, then this option chart filter. The same thing you have over here also. Chart filter, chart design. If you click on top, click on your graph first, click on chart design, and come here, chart elements. The same options you have it over here also. See, all these options that I just now showed you here, charts, element, and styles. The same options we have it over here also. You can do it from here or you can do it from there. Then my next option is actually shortcut. I'll be showing you now actually. How do you create a shortcut if you want to create a shortcut for your graph killing? I'll just delete this graph. Just click on your graph, this border, and press delete button from the keyboard. So by doing that, your graph will get deleted. Now, for making a shortcut for graph killing, just click inside, press Ctrl A, and select all. And you have to press this button of yours from your function key called as F11. So when you press this button called as F11 from your function key, as you can see that when you press F11 from your shortcut key, you can see my graph is created. My main data is over here and my graph is come here. In case you want to make a this graph you want it over here, again click on this chart which is come down, click on chart design, click on move chart, then click over here object in, click on arrow this, and the name of my chart is this abstract chart, click and OK. It will come back here. Again you can adjust it. So by like this you can create a shortcut also. The rest all things are same thing. You can use this chart design. You can change the background color from here. Instead of coming here and doing it, you can do it from here also. The chart elements are there. Data labels are there. If you want it center, outside, how you want it, that can be specified over here like this. Okay. But when I'm pressing F11, it takes me to the new page. But suppose I tell you that I wanted it over here itself only. I'll just delete this graph for mine. Again, just click inside and press Ctrl A. And you're supposed to press this button of yours called as Alt F1 from your keyboard. So when you press this button called as Alt F1 from your keyboard, you get this graph of yours thing on the same page. So these are two ways you can use actually if you want to make a shortcut for graph killing. One is F11, which will take you to a new page, and the other one is you press Alt F1, which will get you on the same page, and then you can do all those formatting part. Chart design, you can come and change the background color. The rest all same. You can make the size little bigger for this. by clicking on your home tab size. You can make it a little bigger. Same thing, the software legend, and also you can make it little size little bigger. So all those things, you can use it over here. So I hope you have understood this video of mine called as basic charts, and like my videos, and give comment also, and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss up any of my upcoming videos. In my next video, I will be explaining you how do you create my second graph actually, which is my month wise. I've given computer sale, laptop ka sale. I would like to find out the percent, how much ratio sale has been done over here for computer and laptop. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you.